Hawks21 here, back with another Splinterlands video. So we've had a couple days now, about a week actually, to adjust to the new reward system, and it seems like the community is pretty split. Some love it, and some don't like it that much. I'm in the I love it camp, and so I thought I would just make a video to show you why I enjoy it, how I'm maximizing my rewards, and to give you some pointers about how you can sort of implement some of the stuff I'm doing to get the most out of this system, especially as we move through the season, because as you get towards the end of the season, your actions now matter for the next season. We're gonna get all into that, and we're also my focus just ended, so I actually have 16 daily focus chests, diamond, to open. So I'm gonna open that up with you guys here. Before we get into all that, if you enjoy my content or learn anything new in this video, it would be awesome if you could like and subscribe. It's just a very quick and easy way to support the channel, and it will motivate me to keep making these videos to spread the good word of Splinterlands. Alright, just so we can get this graphic back, we're actually going to start with opening my focus rewards. So these are 16 diamond chests. This is actually the most I've gotten in a single day. I particularly grinded a little bit hard just knowing I was going to make this video today. So I could have more to open with you guys. So yeah, look at that. Nice 16. Excited. I haven't gotten anything crazy yet. I've gotten a couple of the old legendaries, but none of the new ones. So the biggest thing I've noticed having these diamond chests is my DEC values are so much higher, which we knew, right? Because there's a DEC multiplier for the diamond chests, but I'm consistently getting, hundreds of DEC every single reward setup. So as you can see, nothing too crazy right now. This is typically what I've been doing, or what I've been getting. Decent amounts of DEC and then a bunch of common and rare cards. Oh, look at that. 928 DEC. So this is the part of the reason why I'm loving it. It's a little bit more of a grind, which we'll get into, but the rewards are there, right? Like, I am being rewarded for grinding on the days I decide to grind. Another 160. 128. So mediocre cards, right? But right here, we're talking 140-ish. This is about 300, 900, so 1200, about another 200. So like 1400 DEC and some common cards, which I haven't bought the new reward cards yet because I'm going to wait for them to sort of fall in line with the old ones. But Vampire Bat and Ever Hungry Skull are the two I'll probably try to level up first. Got a couple of them. So yeah, tons of DEC. Love this pull. Now we gotta wait for the new focus to load so we can see the reset counter. And I'll actually start while we wait. Oh, okay, here we go. We got Earth. This is actually perfect for one of my later points. But point number one, stop caring so much about your energy capture rate, your ECR. You can see mine here is at 20%. That is wildly low, right? They changed this rewards system to reward the players who play more, who burn through their ECR. I think eventually they're going to move away from ECR, because right now it's just not worth it to sit around and wait for your ECR to replenish. It's specifically with this 24-hour focus rule, it's much more worth it to play down your ECR. That's why I'm 8 days into the season and I have 47 season chests, because I've been playing down my ECR. The previous way they did it, right, is, if you got a splinter you were really good with, you could come in, play 7 matches, win 5 of them with that splinter, and be on your way, right? Get your chests, and that's it. Play 7 matches. Why would a game want you to come in, spend 30 minutes playing, maybe not even that, right? You could probably do that in 10, 15 minutes, and then not think about it or care about it for the rest of the day, right? Like, there's no video game on planet Earth that is set up that way, right? They want you here playing, and that's what they're doing. So it's the players that did that, right? Who want to come in and just play 7 battles. This reward structure isn't set up for that. I would think of it like you play any other video game, right? When you carve out 2 hours of your day, personally, like my game is Skyrim. I love playing Skyrim. You know, if I, for an hour and a half a day, if I'm playing Skyrim, they want you to be playing this. They want you to be grinding your focus and trying to earn chests. Right? That's logical. It makes sense. That's how this reward structure is set up. So you're not going to get the same types of rewards if you want to come in and play your, you know, we were used to the 7 to 10 battles per day just to get your daily chests. So that's my first thing, is you got to play the game. I have not cared, and some of the other successful people that are enjoying this don't care about burning through their ECR. I've found that the decrease in focus points you get as your ECR lowers isn't substantial enough for me not to want to play during that time and keep earning the chests. Specifically the diamond chests, which are, you know, as you just saw, are giving me tons of DEC every single day. Is there anything else I want to make on that point? Oh, yeah. Once you get down here in the lower ECR rates, it also declines slower because it's based on a percentage of your current capture rate. And as your current capture rate keeps going lower and lower, the percentage of your current capture rate also goes lower. So as you get your capture rate, as your capture rate becomes lower and lower, you're going to see less of an effect on, you know, each match you play. So it's not like it's complete diminishing returns, right? It slows down as you get lower, and you're going to find this sweet spot where, for me, I'm earning, you know, in Diamond 1 for my focus points at this level of capture rate, I'm earning anywhere between 10 to 20k focus points based on, you know, what golds I'm playing, what my rating is at the time, if I have a win streak or not. But that's enough where, you know, I get to the point where, you know, I just got 16, right? Oh, sorry, I gotta hit details. I wish I would line it up the other way. But I was at the point, oh, here we go. They do give you that. I got 16, right? So this is 1.122, 1.116. So it's about 100k focus points that I needed to get that 16th chest. And it was about 10 wins for me, right? Maybe a little less than that, like 9, to get to that 16th chest. But I had water, which is probably my favorite non-dragon splinter to play. So to me, I love playing this game, and if all I have to do is win 9 battles with water, right? A splinter I'm really good at, and probably win, I would imagine, 70-ish% of my water battles, 60% to 70%. I'm sure there's a stat somewhere someone can find and correct me on. Watch it be like 45. At least it feels like I win 60 to 70% of my water battles. It's not taking me too long to get to that next chest, especially when I enjoy the game. So yeah, if you want to earn rewards and you have the time to do it, you need to treat this like any other video game. I would ignore your ECR almost completely, with one caveat you'll see later, and play the game. That's all I have to say, really, is play the game. Point number 2, you have to fight within your league. Now, the rewards you're going to earn, like I earned diamond chests because the last season that I ended in diamond. So that's important to realize. The season you end in is going to determine the chests that you are earning in the next season. And that's important because the amount of points you need to earn chests are based on the league you finish in or the type of chest you're trying to earn. So a lot of people had this problem where, like, let's say you end the season in diamond, like let's say you rented a ton of cards, got up, finished the season in diamond, but in reality you only have the power for silver. So you return back down to silver at the start of the season. You are then, every battle you play, you are getting the silver amount of focus points, right? So a decreased amount of focus points for every win you get, trying to earn diamond chests. Okay? See how that's a problem? You're trying to earn 43,000 points to get the first chest, but you know, I'm earning, I don't know what silver's earning right now, but you know, I'm earning somewhere between 10 to 20k at a really low ECR. You know, maybe you're earning 1,000, right? Or probably not. That would be, I hope not. But maybe you're earning 5,000 or 4,000. If you were earning 4,000 to get one diamond chest, you would have to win 10 matches. Now, if that's your situation right now, you didn't do anything wrong, right? In the old setting, it was worth it a lot of times to rent up and end the season in a much higher league than you could actually play in to get those end of season chests. And this just happened to be the first season that it switched to this. People weren't really aware that's how it was going to work. Some people just got caught off guard. It's more important that you realize for the next season that where you end here is going to determine the type of chests you're earning in your daily focus and end of season in the next season. That's important because right now you shouldn't try to push up into a higher league than you actually belong in. So using myself as an example, for the longest time I played in gold, but at the end of season I would push up into diamond to get the extra chests. But I would play like 80 to 90% of the season in gold because that's where I was competitive. That's where I could consistently get my daily quests. If that was the case now, if I was still a gold player, if I had that same level deck, I've sort of leveled up my deck since then, I would stick in gold. I wouldn't push up into diamond. There's really no reason to. It's just going to make your next season that much harder. So yeah, stay in your league, focus on your league. And my point 3 is somewhat related to this, which is, actually before I get into that, one kind of funny thing that could happen is if you finish a season at bronze, right, and you lock in the bronze chest, and let's say you have, you know, 20k, which I know a lot of people don't have to invest into this game, but let's say you're a big player who comes in, you play a test season, you finish in bronze, but the next season you're going to, you know, really load up your deck, get it to a diamond level deck, and you do it and you get into the diamond league, you'll be earning bronze chests at the bronze rates in terms of like your daily focus, right? So this in bronze, this is like 0 to 600, right? Not 0 to this amount, to account for the lower amount per match you win in bronze. But you could be playing in diamond and your previous chests could be in bronze from the last season, and you could just earn like infinity bronze chests. So I guess that could be one way you want, if you wanted to play this, right? If you could have one season where you end up in diamond. You'd basically be punting every other season, which I don't think a lot of people could do. But if you were coming to this game right now, one thing you could do is finish the season in bronze. In the next one, you'd be able to earn like hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of bronze chests, because you would be earning the diamonds amounts at the bronze rates. Now again, the bronze chests are significantly worse than the diamond chests, but at a certain volume, it would probably make sense to do that. I don't have the math, but it was just an interesting thing I thought of. Okay, point 3. So you want to play in your league, but you also want to get to the top of your league as quickly as possible. As you can see, I'm in Diamond 1. The first couple days of a season, if you get bad focuses, I wouldn't focus on your focus that much, if that makes sense. I would strictly focus on, if you play in Diamond, get to Diamond 1. If you play in Gold, get to Gold 1. If you play in Silver, get to Silver 1. Bronze, Bronze 1. The reason for that is, at these sub-leagues from Diamond 3 to Diamond 2, Diamond 2 to Diamond 1, the focus points per match you're earning are higher. Right? So if you play a match at Diamond 3 versus play a match at Diamond 1, and you win both, you're going to get more focus points in Diamond 1 than you are for Diamond 3. So it is really important and really vital to maximizing your rewards that as quickly as possible, you move up to the highest league you possibly can. You might not have the power to do it. Let's say you can get to, Silver 2, you can't get to Silver 1. Well, play as many matches as possible over the course of a season as you can in Silver 2 versus playing them in Silver 3. Because you're going to earn more focus points regardless of your ECR, regardless of anything, by playing in the highest sub-league within your league. So play in your own league, get to the highest within that league that you can. But for me, right, if I were to get the power to go to Champion and I didn't really have a Champion level deck, I wouldn't want to go to Champion. I'd want to stick in Diamond 1. But I would always want to get to Diamond 1 as quickly as possible. Okay. Point 4. This is more for lower level bronze, silver players than it is for the higher level players, because the higher level players have more of the meta cards anyways. But in bronze and silver, and this is why I said Earth was actually perfect for this, when you get a focus that has sort of meta plays, rent that meta play. Loop Plays to Earn did this with an Earth, again, it's the one I think of. Everyone thinks of at the lower levels. Lamacron. If you get Earth in bronze and silver, rent Lamacron. Let's see how much. Honestly, I think you could get away with it with level 1. Let's actually see here. If I go to market. Here's Llama. I wonder if people are catching up to this. No, you can get one for 100 DEC. So 100 DEC, and what can you get a level 1 Quran for? So people are catching up. So 189 DEC. That's really not that bad. And you're just going to be able to dominate matches all day long renting the meta cards. So when I do it a little bit up here too, right? So right now, specifically with some of the old cards, I don't own any of the old cards. But today, or I didn't do it this time around, but the last time I had water, I rented Kraken. I didn't rent Ruler of the Seas because there wasn't a good one up there, but I would have thought about renting Ruler of the Seas. Same thing with Alric. I didn't rent Alric, but I thought about it. So I could get away with Kelia in the water just because my water deck is so built out. But rent the meta cards that you don't own when you get your focus. You only need them for 24 hours, and just grind that focus with those cards. I wonder if someone could do an experiment where anything over 17, you basically just played Lamacron in bronze, and I wonder how many matches you would win, how many chests you'd be able to earn. That's just probably the most clear example. And I mean, you know the metas in your specific league, so just rent them for that specific focus. If you get fire, rent a Jotun, right? You know how unfair Jotun is the lower levels, so rent one. Number 5, don't forget to hit new focus. I've seen so many people tweet or complain in YouTube videos that, they get their least favorite Splinter and they're stuck with it for 24 hours. And the screenshot they post or what they show in the video, I still see this new focus button because they haven't pressed it to try to get a new one. If you don't like your first focus here, hit new focus. It's just like the new daily quest. They will give you a new one. You get one chance to do it. Earth I would generally keep because I have a decent Earth deck, but Life I would keep just because I've built out the Life deck. Water I would keep, Dragon I would keep, but Fire and Death right now I haven't really built them out. I'm hitting new focus. And then that brings me to point 6. Take days off when you get focuses you don't like. So the other day, I got Death, hit new focus, got Fire. My ECR was at like 20%. And I was like, I know I'm not going to be able to win a bunch of Fire matches in a sufficient manner or efficient manner to unlock a bunch of chests. So I think I earned 2 chests, called it a day, took, waited the next day, just opened my 2 chests, had a higher ECR, which obviously made it easier to earn more chests. But also, like, again, if you now have to grind this game to earn rewards, which, again, I think they're sufficiently rewarding the people who do grind, just like you would any other video game. When you're grinding, you're liable to get burned out, right? So if you get a focus you just don't want to play, like right now, let's say I don't want to spam a bunch of Earth magic plays. Maybe I take the Earth day off. Don't let yourself burn out, but on days you do play, you have to play if you want to like maximize this new reward system. Maybe for you a good way to set it up is every other day, every third day, you sort of play a bunch of games for 2 hours and see how well you can do. Yeah, those are like my main tips. Just to recap: 1, stop caring much about your ECR. 2, you have to fight within your league. 3, get to the top of your league as soon as possible. 4, rent the meta cards for your focus that day. 5, don't forget to hit new focus if you get a focus you don't like. 6, take days off when you're forced to do focuses you don't like after you hit the new focus. And I would say take days off in general. So I'm really enjoying this. That's not to say that this game isn't without, or this new system isn't without flaws. I think it's a vast improvement to encourage more people to play. But maybe 24 hours per focus is overkill, right? Maybe they need to do 12 hours per focus, maybe 6 hours per focus. You know what I mean? Like maybe 20, like people have complained, which I think is a valid complaint, that, they don't want to spam the same splinter over and over again. My first counterpoint would be, you're also worried about your season reward. So when you have an obvious sort of splinter play lined up, like for me, when I don't have dragon, I still use kitty an okay amount because there's specific matches where I know if I use kitty, I'm going to win. So because you're still also worrying about this number right here, right? Like, I think I got 6. You used to get 60 in Diamond 1. I'm gonna crush that. Not only am I going to crush that, the chests that I'm opening are way better than they used to be. But yeah, maybe they need to make the focuses 6 hours or 12 hours, just to get more variety. And you could even keep the same 24-hour clock for the chests. Maybe it's just every 6 hours, the focus shifts. Or every 6 hours, this might be even better. Every 6, because let's say if I get dragon, I want that for the whole 24 hours, right? Specifically with kitty, I know I can just probably win 80 to 90% of my matches. But maybe every 6 hours, every 4 hours, this new focus button re-pops up and you can hit it again and see if you get one that you like more. And you don't lose track maybe of your progress, right? You can just switch it up. I guess maybe even that's another way to do it, right? Like I could play this Earth one for 12 hours, hit new focus. Right now, if I hit new focus, it completely starts over my progress. Let's say I've earned 5 chests. Maybe if I hit new focus at 12 hours or 8 hours or whatever it is, my chests don't reset and I can sort of just start focusing on a different splinter. So yeah, this isn't to say it's without, sorry, my dog just barked there if you heard that. But this isn't to say this system isn't without flaws, but I love it. I hope you use the tips that I gave you during this video to earn more rewards and hopefully enjoy the new system more if you currently aren't. Would love to hear your thoughts about the system in the comments below. And again, if you enjoyed the content, it would be awesome if you can like and subscribe. Have a great day.